planning vehicle manufacturers, charging manufacturers, charging system operators and the grid operators need to sit together to plan for the charging stations and at what rate it will be charged. This is Reggie Kumar Pillai, President of India Smart Grid Forum. India Smart Grid Forum is a public-private partnership initiative of Ministry of Power, and our mandate is to advise the government and utilities and regulators on grid modernization, electric grid modernization, leveraging new technologies. We are operational for last 7 years, and we have been working with various utilities, Government of India, state governments on policies and programs for smart grid in the country. Electric vehicles are going to be a major challenge for electricity distribution companies because of their large number of them going to be concentrated in different parts of the grid, and when it is connected to the grid, it is a huge load which need to be serviced. In order to accommodate charging of electric vehicles, large number of electric vehicles, the grid needs upgradation. The equipment on the grid like distribution transformer, the cable, etc. need to be upgraded, which is a major capital investment. We need to study the grid condition, which are the area where the charging stations going to be installed, where the grid equipment sizing need to be upgraded. That kind of a detailed planning need to be done, and all stakeholders need to come together. And on the charging infrastructure, there are different standards exist in the world. In India, we are on a clean slate as we are entering into this electric mobility era. The Bureau of Indian Standards has taken pioneering step in creating standard for India. That draft standards is expected to be published by Bureau of Indian Standard in next 2 months time, and that will give clarity for investors and entrepreneurs who want to set up electric vehicle charging stations, which has been made a legal business in India through a clarification issued by Ministry of Power in April 2018. So we expect a major transformation in the mobility sector. The buses, the three-wheelers, the two-wheelers and the passenger cars becoming electric. Government in many states are already mandating government vehicles to be electric, and buses, most states have already introduced electric buses in some of the cities in the states. So this is going to be a big revolution, and it is going to help us in reducing the pollution in cities, as well as more renewable energy being used for electric transportation. Thank you.
Hi, I am Devi Prasad Das, Director India Energy Storage Alliance. This is the only alliance in India having 80 plus member companies from the industry across the value system of energy storage, RE, EV, power electronics, and we try to create an ecosystem to facilitate the energy storage and battery adoption in India. So we create the dialogues between the industry and governments. Also we create to initiate the projects across the states. Also we try to create programs across India. So through IESA, we created different working groups, created different white paper, knowledge paper from the industries. And this discussion today, what happened in association with ISGF and AEEE, it was a great initiative on EV space and creating new business models and also encouraging different companies to enter Indian EV ecosystem, because EV is the next future of Indian mobility segment. And the companies, many global companies are entering Indian market, many new entrepreneurs are entering EV space, both in the mobility segment, creating new products, also creating charging infrastructure, also in the battery space. As you know, battery is the heart of any electric vehicle, maybe two-wheeler, four-wheeler or electric buses, and it takes about 40% of the cost. So we need to be manufacture India, battery manufacturing in India, because if you just import lithium-ion batteries from outside India, it is not sustainable. So we have to manufacture in India. Currently, different R&D institutes are doing manufacturing in India. So, but that need to be in commercialization stage. Majorly, there are more than 10 companies who are doing assembling in India. So as we have a good background about lead acid manufacturing, so we can do lithium-ion manufacturing in India. which will bring down the cost of lithium-ion batteries. And government is also proactive on that. Now MNRE is creating National Energy Storage Mission. ISA is part of that, and we are creating the National Energy Storage Mission document. And recently BIS is also came out with the ETD 52 committee on the electrical energy storage system. So we are also in discussion with BIS on creating performance-based standards and safety-based standards for cell, module and packs for India. So it will create a big market for electric vehicle, as like global other countries like China, Japan, Korea, US, India can build their own indigenous batteries which can be used for electric vehicle. This forum was a great forum. We had a good interaction with the industry stakeholders. I hope this voice will reach to the state governments and central governments. So there will be some proactive step taken by the governments to facilitate the EV adoptions and battery manufacturing in India.